Alright then, what is going on? Arte here and welcome to a new CoD progression video. So it's already been more than 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, since I uploaded my last progression video, like 1.5 months. Not entirely sure about it, but the reason why I haven't really updated you on like what my classes and stats are at the moment is because my stats haven't changed. I mean, my classes have changed, of course, but my stats haven't really changed. But 3 days or so ago, I think it has been 3 days by now, I uploaded a video called Adjusting Your Playstyle, and I've been doing the exact same thing. Like before, I would just rush around within this game, and I can tell you that does not work. I've tried it for a very long time, so I can safely say that it doesn't work. And therefore, at the moment, I'm going to restart this series, and I'm going to update you as soon as I hit like a milestone. At the moment, that was a KD ratio of 2.8, or in this case, max prestige. And the next one will be uploaded once I hit a KD of like 2.9, then 3.0, and that's what I'm aiming for. And then from there, we'll see what happens. But lately, a lot of you have asked me if I could upload another one of these, because some of you are interested in checking out my stats, but in the past these videos never really did all that well. But in today's video, I thought that I would show you absolutely everything, because, well, as you can see, my classes have changed quite a bit throughout the time of me playing this game. I also never changed names or anything. I've never changed a single name, nor do I have to really change this. Like at the moment it's loadout 1, another loadout 1, 3, 4, 4, 6. I do oftentimes copy my setups. I just never change the name. I just don't see the point in that. But let's take a look. How long did it actually take me? 21 hours, 9 minutes, 19, 21, almost 22, 23, 21, 19, 20, 21, 20, 18 and a half. This background though. Look at that background. It looks awesome. Though I think that they should also implement patches that have like the prestige emblems on them. That would probably look a lot better. Anyway, regardless, let's take a look at these classes. So this is the SC-2010, the red dot and the suppressor. No secondary, lethal or tactical, hardly use those. And then for perks, Stalker, Quick Draw, Off the Grid, and Scavenger. Here we have Ready Up, Sleight of Hands, Marathon, Quick Draw, and Scavenger. Scavenger, and Scavenger. So as you can see, throughout this prestige, I still use the perk called Off the Grid. Now, at the moment, I never really use that perk anymore just because, well, it's not really useful. Hardly anyone uses this perk, which is the ping perk. And how often does it happen that either your teammates or your opponents get 2 or more setcoms at the exact same time? That hardly never happens. I mean, if there would be like a proper UAV in this game, which I think they should implement, I think that having a UAV in this game would definitely bump up the pace of the game itself, because at this point in time, a SATCOM won't help you out in literally any way, shape or form. But a UAV or a VSAT or a Blackbird, if you still play Black Ops 1. I played Black Ops 1 the other day. Wasn't that bad. I was bad, but the game still wasn't all that bad. Next up, SA-805 red dot foregrip. I do have a lethal in this case. Same strike package as well. Ever since Prestige 1, I already thought that the Trinity rocket was pretty useless, but so is the sentry gun. Like for me, the sentry gun is pretty useless just because I usually flank around. So I usually end up in my enemies their spawn, and what happens then is the spawns flip. They will spawn behind my sentry gun and they'll simply destroy my sentry gun. Or remember this one, the MSBS. This was my first gold gun. I used this gun a ton throughout the first and second prestige. Back then it was super OP. At the moment it's not so much, though I found a pretty cool setup. I can show you that one straight away. This is a setup that you must try. The MSBS with the suppressor, the red dot and semi-auto, and then Stalker, Quick Draw, Focus, and all the 3 attachments perk. That's definitely one you should try out. Anyway, next up, second prestige. This is, oh, there's a different class. Marathon, Quick Draw, Scavenger, Amplify, and Focus. This is when I started using Focus and Amplify. And here we've got Ready Up, Stalker, Quick Draw, Scavenger, and Focus. Though this is the MSBS, I still used that gun back then. Another SA-805 setup. Marathon, Quick Draw, Scavenger, Amplify, and Focus. I do use the same perks a whole lot, so I pretty much always use Scavenger or Fully Loaded. Mostly Scavenger though, just because, well, every now and then I feel like trying to go for like a chem strike. I do have quite a few chem strikes saved up on my computer. Oh, like 5 or 6. I just don't know what to use them for. It's as simple as that. The MR28, an IED? Wow. Wow, I should feel ashamed. Oh no, wait, I remember this. I started using an IED back then just to annoy people. Because I got killed by this thing so freaking often. I still get killed by this thing far too often. Well, like at the moment they nerfed it, right? So it's pretty easy to evade an IED. But the thing is that the camper that is usually like sitting right next to the IED, or like a corner ahead of the IED, that person is going to one-shot you when you get hit by it. So this thing usually gets me killed far too often. Hate it. Hate it with a passion. Satcom. I never use the Satcom anymore. Use that thing a lot too. The USR. With, what is this? Armor piercing. I still call this FMJ. I mean, it's FMJ, right? P226. Easily my most used pistol in this game. I have a 1.7 KD with this weapon. 1125 kills with a pistol. I mean, that's quite a lot. An accuracy of 30. What's my KD with this thing? 2.12. That's fairly decent. An accuracy of 63%. Well, technically 64. And in this case, we're using the Juggernaut Recon. That thing is useless. You move so incredibly slow when you're using that one. Anyway, next up. Oh, well, what did I do now? Almost 22 days. The USR, the Honey Badger. The Honey Badger at the moment has to be my favorite gun. 2.85. If I'm not mistaken, with the AK-12, I also have a similar kill death ratio. 2.83. So at the moment, the Honey Badger is in fact the gun with which I have the highest KD. Although maybe one of the LMGs. Yeah, okay, the M27. Could have known. This thing is a beast. I don't use it all that often. Just because I don't like moving very slowly. Although I switched up my playstyle, although I play a little bit more conservative at the moment, I still prefer to be able to run around rather quickly. And then this is also where I started using Dead Silence. Dead Silence and Amplify, and then also Focus. Those are probably the best perks in the game. And I'm still having trouble figuring out which one I like better, whether it's Quick Draw or Stalker. Then here we've got another, well, this is a pretty straightforward setup. Pretty straightforward. Ready up, sleight of hand, Stalker, Quick Draw, and fully loaded. And this is when I start to switch things up in terms of Scavenger and fully loaded, because I usually go for Scavenger nowadays. Almost always, but back then I would put fully loaded on like assault rifles. On assault rifles like the Remington, the AK-12. Just because those aren't all that great at close range, so pick up a Scavenger pack can oftentimes get you killed. What is this? The Vector. Ready up, agility, marathon, steady aim, dead silence, and ping. Ping? Alright, ping. Fair play. And this is, oh, it's not the same one. The MTS-255. I think I have like 50 kills with this thing, tops. 88. Oh wow, my KD with this thing isn't actually that bad. How's that possible? 3.10 with the Bulldog. No, well, no, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. Infected. 1.91, 2.27. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. Like, to be honest, 0.25. Now that makes more sense. Okay, next up. Prestige 4. The S805. Oh, this was my stealth setup. I actually posted a video covering this setup too. I think the video itself was like called How to Play Stealthy. That one did pretty well. This class setup still works pretty well, but I prefer to also have something along the lines of like Quick Draw Stalker, just so that I can move around. This was my stealth prestige, if I'm not mistaken. Like pretty much. I would use the S805 the Honey Badger a lot. And then I stopped doing that just because I got bored doing that. Though during this prestige, my KD went up. So I can tell you that much. What is that? Okay, the Lynx. This is when I started using the Lynx. The Lynx is a good one. I personally think that, well, the Lynx isn't the best sniper in this game, to be honest. The USR is probably the most OP one. I think it's a little bit OP. It zooms in far too quickly. Though, I mean, it's a sniper too. Like, I'm not saying they should nerf it or anything. I just hate getting killed by a sniper at close range. Those are long range weapons. Use them at long range. I don't mind getting killed at long range by a sniper. I don't like it. Mainly because I don't like getting killed, but getting quick scoped is something that definitely grinds my gears. So we've got the AK-12 with the suppressor and the thermal sight. So the thermal sight on this weapon definitely works pretty well. It probably works a lot better on the Remington though, just because that one is even more accurate. Then what perks do we have? Quick draw, dead silence, amplify, focus, and fully loaded. Once again, dead silence and amplify and focus. Once again, dead silence and amplify. CBJMS. Holy crap, 4.03? No way. I remember hating that gun with a passion when I used it. But that could be my highest KD gun. Alright, I should probably use that thing again then. In that case, I should probably use it again. The S805. Another... Oh, here we've got the K7. What's this? Ready up, stalker, quick draw, dead silence, and fully loaded. Why would I put fully loaded on an SMG class? Sometimes though, sometimes I really wonder what goes through my mind. But I mean, it's alright. It's not that I'm ever going to be using those classes again. I just thought I'd show you them in this video. And then within my upcoming progression videos, I will just show the ones that I used within like that time period. So probably just these classes. So nope, not this one. Gamble. Alright, the MR28. The FAD. That's a gun that I haven't used in a very long time. I basically just unlocked the gold camo for this one. For those of you wondering, I get that question pretty often. Like last year with Black Ops 2, I had all the diamond weapons, apart from the specials and the launchers. This year, not so much. I have all of the golden assault rifles. And then I also have the golden MTAR X and the golden Vector CRB. And at the moment I'm trying to unlock the gold camo for the, what's it called? The Bison. And I still need like a lot of lean kills, 13 lean kills, and then 10 point blank kills, and 8 more slide kills. Now those slide kills can be achieved in like one game. What is this? 100 kills with this weapon while crouched. What is this? 10 rescue kills. Okay. So I won't have that thing in gold anytime soon. I want the Warcry camo as well. A little something if any of you are still watching this video at this point. This will be a long one. I know that. But the Warcry camo. I was wondering, like I have a clan of course. If you want to join the clan, then simply send me a message over on the Xbox Live. And then I'll add you for a second. Wait, is this even mine? 1.64. Man, that went down. The last guy said I invited to the clan must have had a pretty bad KD, but it's alright. So at the moment, we need another 310 clan XP. Yesterday, that was 730. I don't know how you can get clan XP. Like, I know it's by playing the clan versus clan modes, but does that also work when you play by yourself? Because I don't know. I played like 2 matches of clan versus clan team deathmatch. I'm a TDM player. Deal with it. And I didn't get any clan XP whatsoever. I won twice in a row. I mean, that's the funny part about like the competitive players nowadays. Pretty much everyone who watches like competitive Call of Duty these days calls himself a competitive player, even though they're, well, pretty bad at the game if I say so myself. And they just rage quit. Within clan versus clan, well no, sometimes new people do join, but oftentimes they don't. And that just ends up in like another 10-minute long match of pure boringness. Anyway, what is this? 2 ARX class setups. 2 the same ones? Man, that's just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh wow, I used the same perks 4 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 times. Okay, anyway, Stam. Stam, how you doing? I let my characters change over time. They didn't really change over time either. I always use like the same head and everything. But I did switch up the clothes every now and then. Like I've been going stealth lately, so of course. The ghillie suit, but this has to be my favorite one. So this suit, which is, I think it's like the operator suit. Let's check it out. Uniform. Yeah, Rangers operator. I personally think that that's the coolest looking one. Well, no, not necessarily. I mean, this one is of course cooler. You know what? I'm not a big fan of this one, but this one is so awesome. But I would never ever get into the Diamond Division just because I don't have the attention for that. Plus that would completely ruin my kill death ratio, and I would hate that even more. And I'm thinking about actually going for like these uniform pieces, just trying to unlock every single one that I can unlock. Well, that would take quite a lot of time. Operation inactive. Inactive. What is this? Slug Master. No, thank you. Never mind. Hats. What is this? What? Kill 50 enemies shortly after being flashed or stunned while using tech resist. Like, how often does that happen? That doesn't happen. That just doesn't happen. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but it just doesn't. Anyway, the Tech 12. This is a good gun. The Tech 12 is actually a good gun. I mean, it definitely takes some getting used to, just because, well, it's a shotgun. And, well, holy crap, what did I just do? B. I didn't press a button. But, as most of you probably know, the shotguns in this game are, well, pretty crappy. They are pretty strong at close range, I can tell you that much, especially the Bulldog. My god, that thing is sprayable, it's so powerful at close range. But generally speaking, they're pretty useless. And you really have to play smart in order to do well with these weapons. But this is a setup that I could definitely recommend you to use. The Tech 12 with the muzzle brake and the extended mag. And then ready up, sleight of hands. Let me think. Agility. I was going to say amplify, but I know it's not amplify. Agility, marathon, steady aim, and dead silence. And this is another pretty good one. Actually, talking about this setup. This is the setup that I used to get my golden MTAR X. What prestige is this? Oh crap. Stam, right? No, I went to this one, didn't I? Yeah, I went to this one. I was thinking, it hasn't been a long time since I unlocked the gold camo for that one. But these classes are all pretty straightforward. Tried the MSBS again within this prestige. Oh, and this is a Chem Strike class. This one works well. This is the one that I used within Assemble My Artillery, episode 2. I think it was episode 2. That was the episode in which I managed to get a Chem Strike using, well, a subscriber's class setup. But this was the class setup. Definitely worth trying out. The Honey Badger with the foregrip and the extended mag, then Stalker, Quick Draw, Takedown, Dead Silence and Focus, then Scavenger, Amplify, and Deadeye. Deadeye is a perk that I personally don't really use all that often, but in this case, just as one of like the specialist perks, it can definitely work. It'll just take you a few more kills in order to get it, or in order to get the specialist bonus. But in the end, it's worth it. Try that one out. AK-12, all pretty straightforward. The Amelie, or the Amelie, whatever you want to pronounce it like. I'm missing the Chem with this one as well. I still have that one saved up too. It was with this setup, this particular setup, my first support Chem Strike. Like somehow, like I think it was like 30 seconds before the game actually ended, I managed to get it. I wasn't able to call it in. The M27 IAR, foregrip, thermal. That try-hard setup though. That try-hard setup. And then the SC-2010, no attachments. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, totally. Oh, no attachments either. I just never finished these classes. Never finished them. And then the riot shield. Oh, my Clueless challenge setup. Man, that challenge did well. Those videos. They didn't take a lot of effort. But they were fun. They were fun to make. Like at the moment, I don't really have like a low effort series anymore. If there's like a challenge you'd like me to try out, then leave it in the comments. I tried the Litterbug challenge, which is basically like you play free for all, you're supposed to win it, but then once you get a kill, you have to pick up that person, his or her weapon, then you have to get a kill with that one, and then pick up another gun, and then so on and so forth. But we all know how free for all works in this game. Free for all within this game is definitely not like free for all within Black Ops 2. This game is just a big camp fest. Yeah. Just like pretty much every other game mode in this game, but it wasn't working. I could try that in like TDM or something, but I don't know, that's not how it's supposed to be. The chainsaw. 1.68. I hate this gun so much, but so much fun to run around with it. Don't get me wrong, it's super bad. So yeah, try this one too, AK-12. I still need to post an AK-12 best class setup video as well. There are so many videos that I still want to post, and well, I've got the time to make them. But then once I like start making a video, like once I start recording, I'm like, oh, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that too. Look at that. Loadout 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. There are so many videos that I still need to post. So many class setups too. I still have an MSBS class saved up for like the gameplay, which was 41 and 1. put that on Facebook too. And I also have a gameplay for a AK-12 stealth class. That gameplay is pretty old. I have a gameplay for an MR28 class, the SVD, the IA-2. I just never got around to posting those videos. Every now and then I just sit here. Normally I don't talk whilst doing it. And then I just memorize everything that I still need to do. So many tip videos as well. Though the adjusting your playstyle video that I uploaded a couple of days ago, that one did pretty good. I was honestly surprised by the amount of support that the video got. Like, not insane or anything. Like 400 likes, which is, well, I know that this sounds very cocky, but for me that's standard, right? Like 61,000, I hit 61,000 subscribers the other day. The channel's been doing fantastic. And I'm rambling on about absolutely nothing that interests any of you. So the Maverick, I like this gun too. I definitely do. I hate the gold camo. You know when the gold camo looks best? When you zoom in. I'll show you that in a second. I'll just show you that in a second. How am I doing in terms of this weapon anyway? Oh, not too good. I think I'll try to get the golden SMGs next on. I already have two, right? It's the M-X and the Vector. And these are the setups that I've been using lately. So you have the ARX. Managed to get an ARX Chem Strike 2. Also in Whiteout. That's a gameplay using this setup too. So the ARX. Sorry. Wow. Okay. The ARX with the suppressor, the foregrip, and then for perks Stalker, Dead Silence, Amplify, Focus, and fully loaded. And then Quick Draw, Sleight of Hand, and Ready Up. And then with a bonus, also have Scavenger. This works out pretty well. You start off with a lot of ammunition, so you don't really have to worry about picking up Scavenger packs right off the bat. And then once you get your specialist bonus, you usually run low on ammo, and that's when you get Scavenger. That works pretty well. It might be a bit of a waste, but I mean, try it out. The Honey Badger setup that I've been using quite a bit. The AK-12, this is a different one. This is more of like an aggressive setup. I mean, my problem with the AK-12 is that there are a lot of different setups that work very well. This is like a more aggressive setup, which is weird because I've been playing very defensively. But I don't know. I mean, there's so many different things that work well on this weapon. It's absolutely crazy. Well, like I said, the MSPS setup that I'd recommend you to try out. And then the Bison. So I'm going to show you that the gold camo in this game can look good. So how do I do that? Local, join game. This video is surely dragging on. But I mean, I'm rambling on about absolutely nothing at the moment anyway, so I might as well. And then Tremor. Then TDM, yeah, was fine by me. Let's make a class real quick. So let's go for the Honey Badger or the ARX. Well, let's go for the ARX, doesn't matter. And then the gold camo. And start match. Now this is going to take a while. I'm playing on the Xbox One, and loading a match on the Xbox One takes even longer than loading a match on the Xbox 360. But it's worth noting. Like, that's the thing with this game. The graphics look a lot better than previous CoD titles. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still an Infinity Ward game, so it's pretty grayscaled and everything. Within my videos, I always bump up the saturation, I always add a bit more contrast, just to make things look a little bit better. But, I don't know, I still think that this game looks good. The gold camo, however, looks absolutely ugly. Looks horrible, still better than it did within Modern Warfare 3. They should just make it again, like within Black Ops 1. I don't know how many of you even played that game. But that looked good. Look at that. See, I told you. When you zoom in, it looks good. Like this. I'm just like, well, frick. Well, like that, it looks decent. But like when you zoom in, it actually looks good. Anyway, regardless, I guess I will end the video here. It's been a long one, but a lot of you wanted to see my stats once again. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video and would like to see more, then definitely be sure to show support by leaving a like rating. And with that being said, thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.